Welcome everyone to another episode of Astral Revengers Inquire
about Paranormasight. Let's go. Oh my god! So let's go ask the students about their other student that died.
Yeah, let's go ask this. Hey, you know your fellow classmate that jumped off the building.
Even yeah, it's kind of nuts how she died. Her leg was bent backwards.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? Is that right?
Just like,
does that make sense?
It's like traumatizing them more.
Alright, I'll go ask the students about Michio. Was the lay low shot better? Oh, no, it's done. Wow, okay. I'm back, ma'am.
Huh. So, what did you learn?
That school kids sure love a good rumor. I was practically drowning in stories about Mr. Jonoichi and Michio, most of which seemed dubious at best.
Not surprising.
Most of what I heard was hardly worth a second thought, but there was one story that caught my attention.
Huh. Oh?
Some believe that Michio is the one who killed Mr. Jonoichi.
Really?
The story's got two pieces of evidence to back it up. One of them wasn't news to me. Apparently he's been mumbling that Michio was going to kill him for some days now. A fellow teacher overheard his mumbling and told the students.
And then it spread like wildfire, I suppose. Haha, you get it? Rumors that juicy don't stay a secret for long.
As for the other pieces of evidence, a pigtailed girl in her school uniform was seen around school late last night. Pigtailed. Is that our girl? That's our girl.
Pigtail.
No.
It's ponytail.
You're not.
Long hair.
Oh.
Oh, it is her.
Oh, what the
Maybe.
fuck? It is her.
Or maybe a girl dressed like her.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, because I mean, she did. We saw her dead body got splat like a blam on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no way she's back, right? Like,
unless she got resurrected already.
yeah, what the heck?
Someone was working fast last night.
Resurrection is possible in this universe, apparently. If it is true.
Yeah, anything's still up in the air.
She was seen around the school late last night.
Go on.
I hate the camera panning so much. Although numerous people claim to have seen the girl, not one of them saw her face. Some are proposing it was Michio brought back to life, or that it was her vengeful spirit. But it's not like Michio's the only high school girl to wear pigtails. This rumor might have been made up just to fan the flames.
But if it were true, I'd want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping.
If she's alive, that'd be ideal. There's still one more thing I should mention.
She's not alive. She's dead.
She's actually dead. Dead as fuck, I might add. No one survives being in that position.
And especially when they're bleeding out everywhere.
I discovered where Michio lived. A student had a list of student addresses on hand. Weird. The fuck?
I've never heard of stalker Marvel. That's an amazing stalker. Fine.
Yeah. I believe all of the students actually have a copy of said list. Why? What the fuck? This takes a whole meaning to I know where you live.
Exactly. Look at that.
It truly worries me how easy it was to obtain what should have been confidential information. Imagine what would happen if that information got into the wrong hands. Wow, are you foreshadowing something?
Huh. Mr. Where's the other detectives? Well, so far it hasn't, no?
Sure, let's hope it stays that way. Am I foreshadowing? Maybe.
Have I been in prison? Maybe.
In the meantime, it's now possible for us to visit Michio Shiraishi's house. Yeah, well, thanks for letting me know that it's in the map now. I can imagine the students are uneasy after learning of the murder. It may do them well to stay home for some time, if not for fear of their safety. The police are probably too wrapped up in solving the case to be concerned about the students' mental health.
I can see that.
It's important that society provides a safe environment for the benefit of our youth. Some school policies could use some rewriting, especially those handling the students' personal information.
That's right, I don't want a student being kidnapped on their way back home ever again.
I expect criminals to grow more cunning as time passes. There may be times where the authorities can't keep up. That's where outlaws such as myself come in.
What's this about?
Actually, just forget I said anything. Oh, he's done.
Hey, don't do that. Hey, what the hell?
Now we move. Where's our house, bro?
I think it's top right.
Is that the house? Oh, oh, it is. Near the Shiraishi household. What the fuck?
How'd it go?
I appeared out of nowhere.
I can't believe all the bodies they stored back there.
I went to visit Michio Shiraishi's family home. However, no one seemed to be there. I got no answer at the door, and all the lights were out. It seems to have been empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspapers out front. If we investigate further, we're gonna find dead people inside. Jesus Christ.
I see dead people.
Oh!
Sixth sense. I don't understand why no one's coming to this house, even after Michio committed suicide. I wonder if this place is okay.
They're probably dead inside, dude. It's a bit quieter over here. It is a residential area after all. All these rundown row houses really scream working class, don't they?
Damn.
Well, way to tell him, Richter.
I really like these messy and cluttered back streets. They give me the jitters every time. It's reassuring to have someone as strong and tall as Richter accompanying me. He looks so unfazed.
I am the investigator extraordinaire.
In his mind, I wanna fucking get out of here. I fucking hate it here. Shit's scary. I suppose a detective is used to this kind of thing. Always investigating and chasing criminals. I wouldn't be cut out for it. I'm no investigator extraordinaire after all.
Social connections run deep in working class areas like this place, so I decided to talk to the locals. I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out the Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you the quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago. Their previous residence was in a better part of town. Michio's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Michio's mom, Toshiko, now a single mother, relocated here.
My bad.
My bad. At first, they got along with their neighbors, many of which were in similar situations, helping and being helped in return.
So far, so good. What happened?
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I was like looking behind him. Well, as I said, the reputation began to go downhill about a year ago. A man recognized as Toshiko's common-law husband had moved into the household. His name was apparently Kankichiro Iwai. Okay. Neighborhood gossip is something else. Somehow everyone knew his name.
So, what of this Iwai character?
He was apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record. He was prone to violent outbursts. The neighbors often heard screams and shouting coming from the home. The neighbors took particular notice of Toshiko's screams, pleading with him to not hit Michio.
I like her face.
She's like, what the fuck?
Is this guy on about?
Well,
And who the fuck that played right behind us?
yeah, that's
Why you listening, bro?
Hey! Hey!
I leave.
You get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he's actually. That's terrible.
As if that wasn't unsettling enough, every night the neighbors also began to hear an eerie chanting. What the fuck? Who are you now?
I need to get my mail.
Oh, my bad. Through this, the Shiraishi standing in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept their storm shutters closed even during the day, and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community.
That sounds horrible. Why didn't the police step in or do something?
Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes.
That's kind of sucks. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's awful.
And then Michiya reportedly killed herself.
My bad.
But we already knew that one. Things only got worse with Iwai, and Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse.
God damn.
Ever since, Iwai hasn't returned to the home. Many locals express sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with Shiraishi's entirely, and seemed relieved that things finally quieted down again. It seems that they were still considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here.
I don't understand it. Why would Toshiko have gotten involved with such a brutish good-for-nothing in the first place?
I've heard many stories where one partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her first husband's death, Toshiko's financial situation had also taken a turn for the worse. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sweet promises.
That life can be life can be dream.
Life can be true.
Life can be tough, I suppose.
You don't seem moved by the story, man. That's fine. People have all kinds of stories.
I don't care about these people. Where is my daughter? Is my son?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Kankichiro Iwai.
We already know what he looks like.
I mean, because it's what's it called? I'm pretty sure it's evidence, so it's like public information.
Yeah.
The Shiraishis were dealt a tough hand. I can't imagine what it was like. Could it be the girl was forced by her circumstance to take part in the kidnapping?
But the Shiraishi certainly hadn't lucked out with theirs, bringing such a violent man into it. Okay. South Warigesui Street. The Hihaku Soap's headquarters are on the other side of South Warigesui Street. They were closed when I visited this morning, but it appears things are up and running now.
He looks like a salesperson in this shot.
Yeah, what the heck? It's an advertisement.
Get your soaps today. So an influential person at Hikaku Soaps is potentially a purse bearer? Director proposed we use money to negotiate for the cursed stones. But we could hardly outbid a large corporation if it came down to it. He tells me he barely slept last night, yet he seems to be brimming with energy. I had 5 coffees, ma'am. Was I too that resilient at his age? Perhaps it's what sets a detective from the rest.
To think a small soap-making company could grow so much in such a short time. They have factories and warehouses throughout the area now. You can see why director and now chairwoman Natsue Yamamori is called the Queen. We don't know what she looks like. Oh. Oh, there she is.
That's what she looks like. You mentioned that Takumi works as her secretary?
That's correct.
Do you think it's possible he's acting on her orders?
That's exactly my thinking. A cursed bear with both money and power could certainly look at resurrection as their next prize. Negotiating with a person of that stature may prove difficult. Business is up and running. I can see people inside the reception area.
Why does it look like no one's there?
I guess we have to look at the building again later. First, I need to confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a cursed bear. It'll be better if I go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around, visit a cafe for some tea perhaps? Okay. I talked to you, building again. I'm going to go in. I may be a while, so feel to find somewhere to kill time.
Okay, good luck in there.
Wow. Sorry to keep you waiting.
How'd it go?
I'll fast forward to the conclusion. I met with Takumi.
I shot him.
I shot him dead. Dead in the eye. Here's the curse though.
He didn't have a curse stone.
He didn't have a curse stone. Oops.
Anyway, I'm wanted in this state now.
Goodbye.
I'm wanted in this this little city. You're on your own.
There's no doubt. He's the same man I saw last night. But it doesn't seem like he's a curse bear.
No.
Are we wrong? I thought he was.
We should have killed him.
But that doesn't mean he has no connections to the recent curses. What the fuck?
I think it's like Richter grabbed her shoulders and like pulled her in.
What the heck? He knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own.
Damn. Excuse me?
I tried to approach Takumi about a fallen item after I ran into him last night. However...
I think this was you, right?
Was it me? Oh, yeah.
Because I played... Did I play... Yeah, I played Shogo.
Yeah. You said your name was Richter, correct? I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
Kill me.
Kill me. I'm done working for this shitty-ass corporation.
And I am severely in debt. Because I put money down on a new Ford with 900% interest rate. My family is now in debt.
Please, the stocks keep plummeting and they only pay me in stocks.
I have made 5 cents this whole pay period.
I'm hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you on about?
Damn, what kind of detective fucking destroys his fucking poker face like that?
Yeah, what the
Oh
fuck?
god, Kirkstone?
I don't have a curse stone. What do you... hello? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same reason you did to think you were a cursed bear last night. And your arrival here only confirms it. You are a cursed bear, no?
Fuck this guy.
You're right. We lack time. I'll confess, I am a cursed bear. I possess the curse stone of the haunting clappers.
You just clap.
You're dead. I'm glad
That'd be so stupid.
You just clap and they die.
That's actually kind of more stupid. I guess the only thing is just you have to see them clap probably, so if eyes are closed.
Then you're okay.
Yeah, it makes it easy so it's not too overpowered.
Yeah.
Unless they cut off your arms, and that's a different story.
Then it's fun.
Yeah, you don't have a power. Anyway.
I'm glad to hear the truth. Finally, this conversation is worthwhile. It is a dangerous item you hold. Give it to me. My company will take the responsibility to dispose of it. I didn't know the soap business specialized in scrubbing curses clean. It is the prerogative of Miss Yamamori. Is that so?
That prerogative? That's for a good cleaning company. Take curses away too.
Assuming you've obtained the curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamamori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of a god. She also has a deep love for this land. You don't fuck with me! She also has a deep love for this land, having transformed it from the pile of dirt it once was to the home of our headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it's now the site of these curses run rampant. So you're telling me the Queen of Hihaku is a real-life witch? She wouldn't appreciate being called that, mind you.
Ah, so she's a real-life bitch.
There's a sorcerer by the name of Suigen Gamyodo, who's gallantly working behind the scenes, exorcising spirits and the like. Go on. That being so, there have already been instances of the dead coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? There are curses we're speaking of, tools which are used by wicked beings to possess people. The rite of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the cursed bearer into unspeakable action. Jesus Christ, how many big words are you going to use there, man? If you truly understand what I'm talking about, you must hand over the curse stone at once. Very interesting. With that said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far?
Very interesting. Go fuck yourself.
If what you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now.
Fuck.
We have 6. 6?! Whoa! I can rest at ease then. And here I thought I was at risk of being cursed. It seems we are on the same page. If that is the case, oh god. If that is the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately.
Persistent bitch.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment. Considering its importance, I've been keeping it in hiding. Really now. Then I'll accompany you while you retrieve it.
This dude.
I'm sorry, but I've got something important to attend to. But I promise, I'll return with it later. Very well.
Oh, what a loser.
Then you won't refuse to provide your address and telephone number, I presume? How prudent of you, I'll oblige. And that's how it went.
So they aren't after the ride after all.
I wouldn't be so quick to trust them.
Oh?
I believe we're dealing with a master in deception. He may well have made up a story to convince us to part ways with our stone. I think he was lying about having procured 6 curse stones as well. Like, really? 6? That's excessive.
Well, now I feel gullible.
The ceiling says gullible, ma'am.
Oh, I looked up.
The company is plotting something. I wonder what they mean to do with the curse stones. He seemed rather desperate to get a hold of ours, despite us not having collected any soul dregs. Perhaps the people at Hihaku are the masterminds behind the curses being unleashed.
Because of the chairwoman's a witch? A bitch?
I wonder about that too. A bitch, a witch, a stitch, but definitely not a snitch.
Why are you rapping, officer?
Just making sure. If she really were that powerful, would her secretary have divulged that information so casually? Takumi was either making it up as he went on, or he's trying to spread a rumor.
For what purpose would he would do that?
Recently, people have been caught up about the occult more than ever before. If word spreads that Heihaku's chairwoman has godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from that mystique.
Yeah, watch her make one mistake and it goes up in flames.
Yeah.
That's unsettling. Let's continue more next time on Astral Revengers.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.